After Jason Driscoll's death last year, it became clear to his friends that keeping an open dialogue about mental health is vital.
I had my own bout with depression, and it wasn't until I actually, I was talking to my family about it, that I found out that I had uncles and aunts on both sides of the family who also, suffer from depression, anxiety, etc. And so I think it's kind of important, just like if you have a history of heart disease or any other physical ailment, you're almost always aware of that. But for me, at least for me, in terms of mental illness, I wasn't aware that other people in my family who I was quite close to were actually going through similar things. I think that, growing up, being able to see that it wasn't just me would have been really important.
Myself and many of our friends do suffer from, mental health issues. And, but it's becoming more common to talk about, but it was just the fact that no one knew that Jason was suffering. Mental illness is just the same as any other illness. It needs, treatment, it needs support and recognition.
And keeping a dialogue open is part of the reason behind the QEH's telehealth program, helping Islanders get the care they need.
So one of the newer uses of telehealth that we've been using in the last few years is for telepsychiatry. Especially with today's emergent technology and our youth population, they're really comfortable with technology. So we find this actually, instead of being a barrier, helps to facilitate the discussions that our teens and our youth can have with this type of physician in other provinces and other healthcare professionals across the province when they need to see them. And it also helps to ensure that we're getting the same quality of care for our youth that they would get in any other location in the country.
It's not just a focus on mental health that has inspired Jason's friends, but also a focus on the future, with aspirations of careers in medicine.
It's definitely something that I feel like going into medicine I'm going to have a better appreciation for, because I'll know, how people are feeling, whether it's people who have just lost somebody that they love or who is going through a really tough time with somebody who's really struggling. It's something that I feel like I'll be able to form a little bit more of a connection with that person and just be more aware and able to just kind of feel how they're feeling.
It was kind of like, this is, what I'm going to do with my life to kind of make a difference in a way that I can really feel like I'm doing it every day. Instead of just talking about it when I'm able, I feel like pursuing a career would allow me to wake up every day knowing that I was going to work for Jason or for everybody else in that kind of sense. So I think that was important to me.